Hi, everyone. It is so nice to be here, and I hope everyone is having a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. I'm Ashley Davis, Senior Editor of the Special Projects team at Insider, and I'm presenting this year's series. So this year marks the fourth annual edition of the 100 People Transforming Business series. It's a list of some of the most innovative and passionate business leaders in the world, and it's set across 10 different sectors and industries. These changemakers are nominated by our top editors and highlighted for their most recent accomplishments. Yesterday, we published a beautiful custom website with short profiles on all of our transformers, and we hope you enjoy and share the site with your networks. So 2022 has been a year marked with sociopolitical unrest and economic upheaval, impacting businesses large and small across all sectors. From inflation and recession worries to navigating a polarized political climate, business leaders are having to contend with an untold number of challenges. The beginning of this year brought an intense supply chain crisis to many communities, and travel demand skyrocketed as much of the world rebounded from the pandemic. In the US, younger generations of workers seeking greater flexibility and autonomy drove a real estate boom and led a national conversation that re-examined the relationship between company and employee. To reflect these seismic industry shifts this year, we have introduced real estate as a new category, and we welcome supply chain and transportation back to the fold. And this year, for the first time ever, we decided to open up Transformer nominations to our millions of readers. Our top editors were curious to know which leaders and innovators we might be missing in our daily reporting. A major component of this series is to honor people who may not always be in the headlines, but are working nevertheless to solve problems and make positive change in their communities. So today, to celebrate the launch of this year's 100 People Transforming Business, I am thrilled to introduce one of our Reader's Choice Transformers representing our money category. As the co-founder and CEO of Lili, a small business-focused online bank, Lilac is at the forefront of an emerging group of fintech startups. She's here to talk to us about some of the major trends driving the business decisions of millions of entrepreneurs and freelancers in the US. Welcome, Lilac. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Hi. So, first off, I have to say we received hundreds of nominations for this list. How does it feel to know that our readers nominated you as a transformer?
I think it's a huge honor. Overall, if you're looking at what we are doing at Lili, is actually we want to support small businesses, and our goal is to serve that specific community. And it's so amazing to get that feedback back.
Awesome. Okay, well, yeah, let's get into it. So, first off, tell me something about yourself that we can't find on LinkedIn, just to break the ice.
So I was born and raised in Israel. I've been doing banking and payments for more than 20 years. It's my passion. And I have three kids.
Awesome. Okay, that's amazing. Um, okay, now let's get into the nitty gritty. So, small businesses seem to be caught between a rock and a hard place, as many are still rebounding slash recovering from pandemic challenges, and while also having to navigate this looming recession. How are these factors impacting Lili, and how do you communicate with clients to cut through that noise?
I think, if you're looking at small businesses, I think they always have, many different challenges, to open the business, to grow and scale the business, and also on the day-to-day routines to operate the business. So, whatever economic situation they're in, I think, they're facing those challenges, and we are building the platform at Lili to, to help them save money and time and help them navigate the different challenges on a day-to-day basis. So, just in the US alone, there are 500,000, small businesses opening new every month, which is a huge number. And I think, their goal for independence, financial independence, flexibility, and in overall the impact that they want to create on their specific communities is huge, but also the struggles and the pain points of managing and scaling those specific businesses are significant as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're struggling, they're challenging, they're the backbone of the US economy, and we want to do whatever we can to help support that specific growth.
Mm. Okay, yeah, you got into a lot of that. Why are you? But if you could go a little bit deeper, why are you so passionate about helping freelancers in particular, as opposed to all the other types of businesses out there?
I think overall they are innovative, they're
Mm.
entrepreneurs, and they want to make an impact. Whether it's a specific service, a specific product. My co-founder Liran used to be a small business owner by himself, and he faced the same reality and pain points of opening his business and scaling the business, and getting back the control of the financial aspect of the business.
Mm.
So we came across on all of those different challenges, and we wanted to be there. And we were also looking at the different trends in global trends of the intersection between the online economy and the freelance economy and the small businesses, and what it means, and the overall potential of making a difference within that specific economy. So we wanted to be there to support those small businesses and help them grow and succeed.
Awesome. Okay, and what do you think is the future of online baking?
I think the future is more than just banking overall. If you look at expectations for millennials, they just don't want to have just a place to store their money. And I think their level of expectation is way beyond just banking. And if we're looking now at what we're building at Lili, it's like the combination of banking and accounting and taxes and other different pain points that they have, like the ability to solve all of that in a specific platform. I think that's the key from a small business owner, because they don't want to spend hours and hours every day on the bureaucracy and the operation side of managing the business. They want to be focused on the service, the product, making delightful experience for the customers. And we want to be there with a lot of automation to make sure that they are, they get back control, they feel like on top of all of the different financial aspects, and but also not to invest a lot of time and energy of those day-to-day operations. I think the level of expectation is to have like a bundled all-in-one experience that will solve as many pain points and as many touch points as we can.
Mm, very good. Okay, well, thank you so much, Lilac, for this interesting conversation. Your work at Lili is a great example of how transformers often impact not just one industry, but drive innovation and growth in several different sectors. And in your case, it's finance and small business. But before we sign off, I just want to plug one more time, along with the profiles of our transformers. There are in-depth articles covering the transformations happening in each sector. Our reporters connected with many of the transformers and industry experts to reveal the trends, innovations, and challenges defining each category. These stories show what's top of mind as 2022 comes to a close and where the focus will be in 2023. And thank you again, Lilac, for your time, and thank you to everyone at Insider who made this series possible. The list is way too long to name. And once again, please check out the series. The link is shared below, and feel free to share this conversation in your social media networks with #InsiderT100. Thank you so much for joining.